Hey y'all, it's Michelle. Long time no see. So I wanted to come in quickly and give an update because I went to my Weight Watchers meeting this past Saturday. However, I did not weigh in. My best friend was visiting from Michigan, and she's on the program also, and her weigh-in day is also Saturday morning. But she came in on Thursday, and both of us had banked. Well, she had banked all of her weekly points from the prior week so that we could, because we knew we wanted to go out to eat Thursday and Friday after I got off work. And I had banked 20 of my weekly points for Thursday and Friday. So we went to the meeting. However, we did not weigh in, even though we stayed within our points, because neither one of us we wanted to just enjoy the weekend, and we knew that we were eating a lot of points towards the end of the week. Hopefully this makes sense. Like, she usually does not eat any of her weekly points after Wednesday, and I may have a few past Wednesday, but not many at all. After Wednesday, I tried to also start tapering off and staying just at the 30 points. So we knew we were eating more because we had banked our weeklies. We were eating very late, and our meals were high in sodium. So we just didn't want to do that to ourselves. So we went to the meeting. We had a really good meeting, a good time, but we did not weigh in. So when she got here, I did go ahead and weigh in on Wednesday because I just wanted to have like a visit weigh in just so I could see, where I was. And on Wednesday, I was down 1 pound from the prior Saturday when I had weighed in. So, we had a great weekend. We kept each other accountable. Every place we went to eat, we calculated everything. And she really is a lot more strict than I am because she really accounts for every little thing. I mean, she does it the way you're supposed to. Whereas little things, and I'm probably wrong for this, but little things I just don't worry about because I know that I always try to keep weeklies, I tried to keep some weeklies on hand to account for those little things that I just am not going to stress myself about accounting for, which is why I don't like to use all of my weeklies. But she takes it to another level of recording. So we were really on it with our points the entire 4 days. So she left on Sunday. Sunday night, I got so sick. And I get sick like this every 2 or 3 months or so, and I don't really think, I used to think it was food poisoning. My family might still think it is, but I don't think it is at this point because I know for a fact that she and I ate the same thing on Sunday all day. And she felt fine, and Sunday night going into Monday morning, I was like sick as a dog. So out of curiosity, when I got up, I was fine, after that. It passes after a couple hours. But since I had been so sick, I was really curious to know, I wonder what the scale would read now. So I hadn't weighed in since Wednesday. So I weighed in. Well, I just got on my scale because I did purchase a scale. I think I mentioned that in a prior video. But I was down 2.4 pounds from the last official Weight Watchers weigh-in, which put me 1.4 pounds away from my goal. Now, that was just a post-sickness weigh-in. I know that's not my real weight. I probably, gained 1.5 pounds as soon as I ate breakfast and, replenished my fluids. But I was just curious to know, how sick was I? So, yeah. But speaking of my goal, so I went to the doctor, and my doctor did give me my note for my official goal weight in the Weight Watchers system. And I was really relieved about that because I had planned to, my plan B was to just consider myself at goal, do my own little maintenance plan at home, and then if I gained more than X number of pounds, I would go back to Weight Watchers and start paying. So that was my own built-in maintenance program, but this is so much better to have it so that I can just keep going, and then hopefully reach my goal, get on maintenance after 6 weeks, and then continue to go once a month without paying at all. So, my letter. I am writing this letter on behalf of Michelle. She is a patient of the practice and is currently enrolled in Weight Watchers. She has had a 20+ pound weight reduction with the program. Her goal weight is 105 pounds, of which I approve. This reduction will help her with her other chronic medical conditions as well. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to call. So the other chronic medical condition, I have high blood pressure, which is being controlled, but losing weight would definitely help that, of course. So I took this on Saturday when we went to the meeting. They looked it over, and I was like, oh, I hope it's okay. But they, logged it in the system, and she was like, you're really close, girlfriend. And I was like, I know. I'm not sure where I am officially on the Weight Watchers scale. Now, when I bought my scale, and I think I already said this, but it's been a while since I did a video, my scale was exactly the same as the Weight Watchers scale at the center, which was good. So this weekend, unfortunately, I'll be out of town. And it's a quick weekend trip. I know Weight Watchers centers are everywhere, but it's a very fast paced weekend organized trip, and I'm just not going to be running around looking for a Weight Watchers center to weigh in. And I'm leaving like Thursday night, really early Friday morning, like in the middle of the night. So I would pretty much have to weigh in tomorrow, Wednesday, because Thursday I just have to pack and take Pixie and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure that I'm going to make it, but I will weigh in on my scale before I leave, just so that I can have a mental, benchmark of where I am. But either way, I'm like less than, even if the post-sickness weight was, completely false, which I know it is, I'll just say that I'm within like 3 pounds of my goal. And so yeah, one thing that I wanted to share that I bought, I'm thinking of things that I can incorporate to help me finally reach that goal and then help me in the maintenance phase. Now, I had mentioned to you all that I had been, eating an earlier dinner and not eating really late. Well, that was, I was completely successful doing that until my friend came and we were eating late. So I am getting back on that now this week, cutting off eating really early. And I know that's going to help. The other thing is I bought this food scale. And you might think, well, anybody on Weight Watchers should already have had a food scale. Well, I never did. And I bought this one and I absolutely love it. I got it, I went to the outlet mall, and it was one of those kitchen stores and kitchen goods stores. And I got this, it was only like, I don't know, 15, 16 bucks. But I love it because I love this, I really like getting like this block cheese. This is the Merlot. I hope you can see that. Where's the thing? Yeah, it's a Merlot cheese, and it's in the block, and I had been afraid to really eat it since I bought it because I didn't know how to, I didn't trust myself using, like, they may say like, oh, your thumb is an ounce and all that. Well, my hands are humongous, so I can't use any body part of mine to judge measurements, okay? So now that I have this scale, I can measure out exactly, and this cheese is, I think it's 1 ounce is 4 points. So now I can measure out exactly, 1/4 of an ounce, because 1/4 of an ounce is really enough for what I use it for. It wouldn't be enough if I was eating like cheese and crackers, but I just use it on, like, when I do my breakfast sandwich, make my breakfast sandwich on a sandwich thin. 1/4 of an ounce of this cheese, it's a really a really sharp, flavorful cheese. So 1/4 of an ounce is enough. It's very sufficient. So I can measure out 1 point of this, have my 3-point sandwich thin, and 1 egg for 2 points, and put some, I buy the trio veggies. I buy this Trinity mix of, what is it? Tomatoes, green peppers, and onions. And some people may think it's a waste of money, you know, to buy it. I don't know, it's like, maybe it's less than $3, I know. But I just buy it for the convenience, because I can just throw it in my eggs or, you know, whatever it is I'm cooking. So anyway, my point is 3 points for the sandwich thin, 2 points for the egg, and 1 point for the cheese. And that's a really decent breakfast for me. You know, I've got my protein, and it really keeps me all morning until lunchtime. So I'm really happy about my scale purchase. The other thing that I got, where are they? Now I did have, of course, measuring spoons and measuring cups, and this isn't the whole set, but I did end up getting this bundle here from the Weight Watchers Center, and it goes all the way from I think 1/2 tablespoon to a cup, and I just like it because it's a real space saver. And I'm actually about to do another video based on, you know, space and minimizing things. But yeah, so I went ahead and got this because I really want to be really conscious of my measurements. So between, you know, using these being a little more dedicated with measuring, and definitely using my food scale, I really feel like I'll have some success in the maintenance phase. The other thing is I ordered some meal prep containers off of Amazon, because what I would like to do is prepare my meals and then, you know, do all my measurements, pre-portion all my dinners out, you know, for the week. And that would help as well. I ordered them on Amazon and they were never delivered, and I contacted the seller, and I've got to contact Amazon now or whatever. I got the message saying that they had been delivered, but I didn't get them. So there was kind of, there's a holdup on that whole process. But that is my plan for how I'm going to move forward. So I think, oh, another thing I got just to help me to stay a little encouraged and motivated is I got a new lunch bag. And I love this. I had never even looked at the brand. It's this brand. Can you guys see that? But you know, it's really soft. It's got a zipper, nice lining, and it has a nice wide bottom, so I can fit, you know, any container in there. And I got it from the Container Store. I think it was $12.99 maybe on sale. But I love the size of it. It's like just the perfect size for me to throw all my, this is stuff I didn't eat today. I always keep some Weight Watchers bars, 2-point and these 5-point bars in here for emergencies. And I got a little thing for my silverware. And it's real silverware, so I can take that in my lunch bag. So that's just a little nerd in me, just to keep me motivated. Yeah, that is my update, and I'm not sure when I will do another Weight Watchers update, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to weigh in tomorrow or if it will be the following week. But at any rate, I'm doing fine. It's going well, and they brought in, once again, I go in to the office, and the admin is setting up these long tables and chafing dishes in the hallway, and I'm just like, oh, again. Today, I think they brought in, what was it? Dickey's barbecue pit or something like that, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So I left as they were setting it up, actually, and went and got a salad. So anyway, that's what's going on. Thank you for watching. I hope you all are doing well as also, and please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.